What if I told you that in our search for a stress-free and happy life, we actually focus too much on ourselves? If you observe your daily life, you will notice that our attitude revolves around I, me, and mine. This is an ego-driven life. We work harder, achieve more, and collect material possessions, all for ourselves. Yet, the peace we are searching for still feels out of reach, because this is the ego's trap. In Sanskrit, the ego is called asmita and ahamkar, which literally means I maker or I-ness. Now, ego is not always bad because it helps us to understand our individuality. But when the ego takes over, it makes the mind restless, constantly trying to control everything. It makes us attached to results, making us worry about success and failure, happiness and sadness. And how can we ever be truly happy if our mind is never at peace? In reality, lasting joy and peace come only when we let go of excessive self-focus and cultivate selflessness. Surrender begins when we recognize that a greater power is at work beyond our own efforts. Life flows effortlessly when we adopt an attitude of surrender, letting go of control and trusting in something greater than ourselves. You can call it nature, God, the universe, or anything that feels right to you. In this video, I will explain how we can develop this letting go or surrender attitude with the help of the Bhagavad Gita. Even if you don't believe in God, you cannot deny the intelligence of nature. There is a higher intelligence beyond our understanding, something far greater and more complex than our limited minds. It keeps everything in balance with incredible accuracy. And most of the time, we do not even realize it because of our ego. As Sri Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, all actions are performed by the qualities of nature alone. But the one whose mind is clouded by ego thinks, I am the doer. Now forget the vast universe for a moment. Just look at yourself. Your body functions on its own. Your heart beats, blood flows, cells regenerate, and your brain works, all without your conscious effort. The intelligence of nature sustains your very existence. Without its support, you would not survive for even a moment. Now, when you reflect on this idea deeply, you'll see that everything is being orchestrated or controlled by this creation alone, a greater intelligence at play. Now, this does not mean we have no control over our lives. We do have free will, but it is limited. Without nature support, we cannot even act. Even our choices depend on external factors. Take a gardener for example. He can plant seeds, water them, and remove weeds. But he does not control the sunlight, the rain, or the soil's fertility. His efforts matter, but he also depends on nature. If the gardener believes I am doing everything, that is his ego. But a wise person understands that all work happens with nature's help. He does not claim any doership. And if you apply this same principle to your life and truly realize that you are not the sole doer, surrender and trust happens naturally. You do not have to force it. You begin to feel devotion and gratitude toward life itself. You can mentally remind yourself, I am not in control of everything. I trust and surrender to the creation. This shift in perspective changes how you live. You begin to act without ego, without attachment to results, and with greater peace of mind. Your work improves, stress reduces, and life flows effortlessly. When we stop trying to control everything and let go of the ego's trap and trust in something bigger, that is when we experience true freedom. Surrendering is a state where your mind becomes calm and pure. A relaxed mind naturally feels love, joy, and happiness. And when you feel these within, you can share them with others.